Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll begin with security story as the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, says the days of notorious bandit leader Bello Turji and other terrorists are numbered as troops are committed to ending insecurity in Zamfara and the Northwest Zone. The defense chief stated this when he paid a courtesy visit on the governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal. General Musa says the recent killing of Kachala Halilu Sububu, a bandit leader operating in western Zamfara, is another success by the troops. He adds that a joint military theater operation codenamed Operation Fansa Yama Northwest will be established to tackle this spread of insecurity in the region, stating that additional helicopters and other equipment will be deployed to improve the situation.
You have a good team, and the team is dedicated and committed in ensuring that we achieve success. Let me also congratulate you on the just recent killing of that bandit leader Halilu that thought he was untouchable. It's just the beginning of good things. People like Turji that think they're hiding, let him run and leave the country totally. But as long as he remains, he will not survive longer than necessary. God is with us, and God will continue to give us success in all we are doing, because He knows our heart. We're doing it for the good of humanity, and we'll continue to do that. We know the challenges we're having, especially asymmetric warfare, has to do with the people. The armed forces, the security forces can never succeed if we don't have the support of the people. And that is why it's important for the people to know and understand that they equally have a role to play in achieving success. They're supporting the military.
Now to a coverage of the devastating flood disaster in Maiduguri. The founder and chief executive of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, was earlier today in the state capital to commiserate with government and the people of Borno State over the incident. He was in the state alongside Governor of Nasarawa State, Abdullahi Sule, and a delegation from NNPC Limited. Aliko Dangote announced a donation of over 1 billion naira to the National Emergency Management Agency and another 1 billion naira to the state government to provide succor for victims of the flood. The NNPC delegation also donated some truckloads of food items and medical supplies to victims.
So the flood committee will agree that NEMA wrote us a letter who says we're aware, but we will give, we sat down and approved 1 billion naira to work with the Bello state government. And then on top of that, Dangote Foundation also put another 500 million, so that's 1.5 billion. This is clarification.
Ali Dangote is making a donation of 1 billion naira to and is also given to Borno State Direct another 500 million naira for support to some of these people. And as I was telling you earlier on, there are trunks of food items which Nasarawa State government also has procured. They have already started arriving here in Borno, but my father, the Emir of Lafia, is going to be a delegation on Monday. That's when he will deliver the food items also to you on behalf of the Nasarawa State government. So may Allah Almighty continue to protect you, to guide you, and to support the people of Borno State. Assalamu alaikum.
And the Deputy Governor of Gombe State, Manasseh Daniel, also visited Governor Babagana Zulum to sympathize with the government and the people of the state over the flood disaster. He said they are there at the instance of the governor who's out of the country on an official trip. The Gombe State government also presented a check of 100 million naira to the Borno State government.
I have always said that there is no organization anywhere on earth that doesn't have challenges. It is when the effective leader overcome those challenges that will say this is effective, and the one that cannot overcome challenges is ineffective. Problems are part of us. We are praying to God Almighty to give you the wisdom, the resources to alleviate the suffering of those that were affected by this calamity.
And the World Health Organization says the impact of the recent flood disaster in Maiduguri, which displaced many communities and left over 30 people dead, has also cut off 14 health facilities, affecting some laboratories and leaving many communities without access to healthcare services. Speaking during an on-the-spot assessment of the situation, WHO Country Representative in Nigeria, Dr. Walter Mulumbo, says the health body has pledged its support to the Borno state government. He commended the state government for showing leadership and responding quickly to the situation, adding that there is a coordinated response to the crisis.
The communities here need more support, so we are here to assess the need and to see how we can contribute to what the state government is already doing. And I'd like to take this opportunity to really commend the executive governor of Borno State for his leadership, and to commend my brother, the Commissioner for Health, for what they've done so far. They've been very fast in responding, and we came here to tell them that we are here to support them.
There are immediate needs, and there are medium-term needs, and there are long-term needs. Immediate is to provide shelter to these people and food, and immediate is to provide the healthcare services. And in the long run, we have to look at this issue, why this water, the dam either broke down or why we did not cope.
The presidential initiative on compressed natural gas (CNG) is set to begin the distribution of 1,000 conversion kits across some states in the Federation to minimize the impact of fuel subsidy by bringing down the cost of transportation. The warehouse manager of PICN facility, Moses Onate, spoke while unveiling to newsmen some of the conversion kits at their warehouse in Ibafo, Ogun State. He said the distribution is being carried out under a code name First Come, First Serve. He said 450 conversion kits had already been given out to states, with an additional 550 awaiting distribution. Mr. Onate emphasized the need for Nigerians to embrace the initiative, highlighting its potential to significantly reduce the cost of fuel to power vehicles.
It is seriously helping in the sense that now fuel is around 8,000 plus now, and CNG is around 210, 230. So if you check the cost effect, the gross margin between what fuel is being sold now and the CNG price, it will have a lot of positive impact on everybody. Currently, we are doing cataloging for the 1,000 kits and cylinders we intend to distribute across the country: Lagos, Ogun State, Kaduna, Abuja, and Oyo. So, as at this morning, 450 has gone out already to Kaduna and Abuja. Then the 550 will be going out today to Lagos, Oyo, and Ogun State.